Born from a desire to create a watch that never breaks, the Casio G-Shock is revered by many as the toughest watch on the planet, but it is much more than that. The G-Shock is universally respected and avidly collected and loved by everyone. A watch that gives new meaning to the word durable. But where did it come from? Let's go back to the beginning. When development of the G-Shock began in 1981, Casio's head of watch design pulled together a project team of just 3 members and called them Team Tough. There were really only 3 design criteria, the so-called triple 10. For the watch he had in mind had to withstand a 10-meter drop, had to withstand a 10 atmospheres of water pressure, and have a battery life of 10 years. It would take over 2 years to release the first G-Shock, the reference number DW500C. The team had to work through some serious difficulties on the way, as the number of prototypes had surpassed 200. Team Tough was still far from the design solution they sought. It was then, on a chance visit to a playground, that he got his stroke of inspiration, a bouncing rubber ball. He finally visualized the shock-resistant system that forms the basis of all G-Shock watches. He reasoned that the center of the ball doesn't suffer the shock that the exterior does. He and his team set out to design a watch that resists shock in a similar way. The case of the G-Shock is hollow, and the timekeeping module is supported with soft gel cushioning materials at only a few key points within. In addition, vital parts of the module itself are protected from impact with additional cushioning material. Protruding points on the case and the bezel are made of urethane and protect the buttons and glass from impacts from any direction. Even the strap is specifically designed to isolate the watch from impacts. All of these features help protect the G-Shock from concussion, high G-forces, and heavy vibrations. It is this that makes the G-Shock special. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and jump right into the specs on this baby G-Shock. Model number GMA S120. As for the case and bezel material, it is made of a resin material. So is the band. And then with Casio's unique design of this watch, it offers you a magnetic resistant with extreme shock resistant, mineral glass, which obviously is going to be prone to scratches, but nothing that Polywatch can't fix. 200 meters of water resistant, an LED light to light up those LCD panels, allowing you to see the displayed information on those panels. In terms of complications, you have world time. Yes, 29 time zones, 48 cities, plus coordinated universal time, daylight saving on and off, home city, world time, city swapping. Countdown timer measuring units of 1 second, countdown range 24 hours, countdown start time, setting range 1 minute to 24 hours, and 1 hour increments. You also have 5 daily alarms with 1 snooze alarm, hourly time signal, full auto calendar to the year 2099. You more than likely won't outlive this watch. You also have the option to set 12 or 24-hour format for your time telling. Regular timekeeping, of course, analog 2 hands, hour and minute, and hand moves every 20 seconds. That's pretty much it in terms of the complications on this watch. We'll cover some of the dimensions as well. Case size is about a 44 millimeter case size. It's not the smallest watch, but you know what? This extremely circular design, it really does wear more like a 42 millimeter. In terms to lug the lug, it is a 50 millimeter length. And then your overall case thickness is 15.5 millimeters thick. So it's not that thick of a watch, all things considered. And I really want you to consider the fact that this watch is designed like a tank. All right, so now we'll cover where you can actually pick this watch up at. If you head over to Casio's website, you can actually purchase the watch from there. Just keep in mind you are going to find it at full retail price when purchasing directly from Casio's website. You know, even at $130, this is not a bad watch. As you can see there, they give you an extra, little extra gift with your purchase. Neither here nor there. Again, still at $130 is not a bad price for what you're getting out of this Casio Baby G-Shock. Now, if you head over to Amazon.com, I tend to buy a lot of my watches from there simply because I tend to find the best deal there, to be honest with you.
the shipping as well. That's another thing that I can say with the shipping with Amazon. It's usually a really good turnaround time. Sometimes I even get same day, next day, within 2 days. So it's kind of hard to beat their price, and it's hard to beat their delivery. So here you can see you can pick it up on Amazon's website for $80. I don't get it. I don't understand how this is possible, but neither here nor there. $80 here on Amazon's website. There's the reference number right up there, but you can see the price difference. Same watch, no difference. Same exact colorway as well. Now, this particular watch, this is one that I bought for my wife. And that's why the one that I'm reviewing is the color that it is because it wasn't for me initially. It was for my wife. Now, I do on the rare occasion wear this timepiece simply because, man, something about this G-Shock, man. I you know what? That's on my bucket list. Getting myself one. But yeah, there you have it, guys.
All right, so who is this watch designed for? Those who are looking for a real tool watch. A watch that you can just put on the wrist and completely forget about it. This is a set it and forget it kind of watch. I love the way that Casio has combined this modern and retro design into this watch. I really, really love the design of this watch, the way it looks on the wrist, the functionalities. I mean, overall, it's a nice watch. It's a really good buy. Now, pros and cons. For those who have smaller wrists, this is probably going to be a watch that may put you off because of its size. But just keep in mind, it's a lot more comfortable. It's more comfortable than you would think it is. And it's extremely light because of that resin design. So just keep that in mind. It's something that I would recommend trying on before you scratch it off your list. And then also, in terms of the pros. So the price, you're going to get this for under $100 all day, every day. The amount of watch you're getting here for under $100 is unbeatable. I mean, you have a world timer, you have automatic daylight saving, time zones. I mean, this is a set it. Oh, and not to mention the battery says up to 3 years, but my wife has had this for a little bit over 4 years now, and it is still going strong. So this is definitely a set it and forget it kind of watch. Highly recommend this. There you have it, guys. That's my take on the G-Shock, the Baby G-Shock. I appreciate you guys for tuning in on this video. And yeah, hopefully I was able to shed a little bit of light on this watch, and maybe this is something you would consider for your collection. Yeah, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Drop a like and a comment below. And till the next one. See you guys.